And who I am is what's up? I'm your game guy, your game daddy. That's me. Hey, welcome to Daddy's Dungeon. We have more complications in some of our players' personal lives, so we're doing another. We took a couple weeks to sort out all those complications. Some more complications came up, and now we're gonna do another little side quest, a little fun one-page TTRPG as we like to do when stuff comes up. Today we're going to be playing TTRPG Online's favorite itty-bitty little game. It's called Honey Heist. Honey Heist is a fun game where you play as bears in the hats who commit crime against bees. And that's a pretty apt synopsis, and I think the best way to talk about the game is just to get right into the character creation. So, to start, you guys are gonna need 2d6s.
Done.
2d6s.
Yes.
I'm gonna need you to roll those 2d6s right now.
A 4 and a 2.
Okay. So, Video James, you are an unhinged polar bear.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Each style of bear has particular strengths. Polar bear's strength is specifically swimming, but, surviving in cold, catching fish, these are things that polar bears are really good at doing. But you are also unhinged, which is fan-frickin-tastic. Moss creature, if you would roll your dice.
I got a 6 and 3. Yeah, 6 and 3.
You are an incompetent panda bear.
Also checks out.
Whose specialty is eating anything that looks like bamboo.
This is a weird combo.
Alright, and
is anything that's stick-like.
Anything that looks like bamboo, yes. Now we're gonna roll for your role in our gang of Ursine. And for the hat that you're gonna wear, so go ahead and roll your 2d6 once again.
Alright. 2 and a 6 this time.
So your unhinged polar bear is a sort of mad genius because they are the brains, and your polar bear head is topped with a fez. Hold on. If you would like, I would allow you to re-roll with a d8 because there are 2 more options that I didn't see prior to instructing you to roll a d6. So you can keep your fez or re-roll for a new hat.
Let's re-roll for fun. Give me a second to grab a d8.
A d8.
I don't have one at my desk.
Moss, I'm gonna give you the same option. You can either roll first with a d6 or roll again with a d8.
Yeah,
I did not see there was more options.
Yeah. That's a 10.
There we go.
That's also a 10. Why can I there we go. I can never find an 8 when I want to grab an 8.
Right.
Literally, it was the first
but
one.
But then you're lousy with 8s. You're lousy with 8s when you need one. Or don't
I have a Halloween sugar skull who just has this big stupid mouth and massive jaw. And I have it filled to the brim with like a pound bag of dice.
Heck yeah.
So his jaw
That's
just
amazing.
like jewels of dice coming out of his mouth. Alright.
So you are a mad genius polar bear wearing a... What number did you roll?
1 second. I lost my dice.
Oh no. Oh no!
That's an 8, baby.
That's an 8. Roll twice.
Okay. I get 2 hats.
You get 2 hats.
A 4.
A 4.
And another 8.
Okay.
So do you get 3 hats?
I guess you get 3 hats. You get a flat cap. You have a flat cap. Whatever you roll next, and then another roll.
Okay, so I roll a 3.
Flat cap, a bowler, and 1 more hat.
Flat cap.
Watch it be a fez.
Bowler. Watch it be a fez. Watch me roll another 8 and I get another hat. That's another 4.
Okay, so you've got a bowler sandwiched between 2 flat caps.
Well, he is an unhinged madman.
He is an unhinged polar bear genius who's very good at swimming. Moss, go ahead and roll your d6 for the roll that you have, despite your incompetence.
Yeah, I got a 1 and a 4.
Okay, so you're a big you're a muscle. You're a strong nincompoop who is a panda. And if you want to keep a flat cap, you can, or you can roll. Did you roll a d8 for your hat, or did you roll a d6? Okay, yeah.
I rolled a d8.
You have a flat cap. It's the flat cap gang. You got a mad genius and a dumb galoot.
This is like Pinky and the Brain.
This is Pinky and the Brain.
Yes.
So the notorious flat cap duo meet in a bar and saunter their big bare bodies into the back room where a lemur is waiting for them, and he has a cassette tape in his hands, and he says, welcome gentle bears. My employer has prepared this tape for you to review, and this is here we go. And he pops it into a VHS player, and you see the silhouette of a bear play on the screen, and with that distorted voice you hear, welcome gentle bears. I see that I am sitting in front of a camera and I cannot see you. The reason why I have sent for you to be gathered in this way, as we all know, HoneyCon is just around the corner, and of course, the bees are going to be moving a very large shipment of their very valuable, very precious honey substance that, of course, we all bears very much enjoy. But not only that, this year at HoneyCon, I've been notified that they are also carrying a briefcase of pure Manuka extract worth over $5 million. So not only will it be honey, but a little bit of financial incentive as well. Should you choose to accept this task, please unpause the tape. And the lemur pauses the tape and looks to you two.
That it then?
Well, no, I need to know whether or not you accept the jobs so that I can make the tape play again.
Why did you stop?
Oh!
Why did you stop the tape?
Because I was instructed to.
Does the man on the television instruct you how to do your entire life?
No, just this part of that is specifically my job.
Oh, that makes sense. Continue.
So you guys are taking the job?
Yeah.
I want to see the rest of the tape.
Play the tape, little man.
Okay, yeah. And he presses the go button, the unpause button on the cassette tape, and it says, now that it's been confirmed that you have indeed taken the job, I will let you know the location at which HoneyCon is going to be held this year. It is going to be held in the creepiest of metropolitan cities, Gotham. And, of course, it has come to no surprise that this will be very difficult indeed to undertake. There are a large number of security measures that will be in place to ensure the honey and the extract do not fall into your ursine hands. Of course, there will be a comprehensive CCTV network monitoring the whereabouts of everyone, especially considering the location, filled with unseemly characters and ne'er-do-wells, along with a heavy battalion of bee-armored guards, ready with various stun weaponry, and of course the signature weapon of the bee, their stingers.
Do not like the stinging.
One more thing I should mention is you should watch out for the convention organizer tasked with the duty of protecting the precious cargo that the bees have. They are specifically and notably ruthless and cunning. Nikolai Rachmaninoff, international super spy and muscle for the Armenian gangsters organization. He does not to be trifled with. He once decapitated a man just to see what whiskey would taste like out of his skull. All of these things you need to consider.
I will devour this. What was his name again?
Nikolai Rachmaninoff.
I will devour this Nikolai!
Just to repeat the name, I cannot hear or see anyone. The tape is more or less over now. The tape ends, and the lemur takes the tape out of the VHS player and puts it in his briefcase. Let's get into some of them. Let's get into the more technical side. Now that we've had that little interlude. Honey Khan is here, and you guys have been hired by a mysterious shadowy bear to steal honey from Honey Khan and the bees, and of course that bonus little bit of money, the manuka extract, which is a very potent flavoring extract. You have to complete a complex plan that requires precise timing, and also you two are fucking bears. Let's get into your stats. You both start. You have two stats that kind of are on either end of a sliding scale. They are your criminal stat and your bear stat. Criminal and bear are the two higher and lower ends of this kind of stat spectrum. Okay. Both of you start at 3. And start at 3. To use bear, you roll for bear in order to do things like maul stuff, run and climb, shrug off damage, scare people, and generally do bear stuff. You roll for criminal to do anything not directly related to being a bear. When you do an action, you roll a d6. If it's equal or under the relevant stat to you, you succeed. So, for example, you want to maul somebody, and your stat is a 6. You've got to roll under a 6. Well, no, 6 would mean that you've gone full criminal. Your stat is at 3. You want to maul someone, you have to roll under a 3, and then if you succeed, your stat moves to 2. Making you more bear than criminal, and vice versa. If your stat is 3 and you want to do something criminal, you roll for criminal. You have to get over a 3 in order to, and then your stat moves closer to criminal, moving from 3 to 4. If it's equal to or under the relevant stat, you succeed. If it's over the stat, you fail. If you're using bear skill or doing something covered by your roll to special skills. Okay, sorry. I'm also reading from a sheet of paper, which is not my strong suit. If it's over your specialty stats, your special skill, or doing something covered by your roll 2 dice and pick the lowest. So yeah, this is advantage, disadvantage. Rolling 2 dice, taking the higher or lower. When the plan fails, if a plan fails, I can add stuff to it. If you succeed, if the plan fails and you run into difficulty, you roll all the way down past. You get to 1 on your stat spectrum, and you roll and you fail, and you roll a 1 again. You go full bear, and you fail, and you become... What the heck? Why am I blanking? Hold on. I'm reading. When the plan fails and you run into difficulty, move 1 point from criminal to bear. When the plan goes off without a hitch, move 1 point from bear into criminal. You can voluntarily move 1 point from bear to criminal by doing a flashback scene in which You and the other bears plan out the heist over coffee and cigarettes in the back room of a seedy bar. You can voluntarily move 1 point from criminal to bear by eating a load of honey. So, for instance, for example, you're really close to going bear, but you need to do something very criminal-like. You can say, I would like to flashback, and then we talk about how specifically you guys are going to plan to get out of this specific situation, because it was always part of your plan to begin with. And then, for instance, then you can move a point. You automatically succeed. You move a point from bear to criminal right off the bat. Let's see. You can voluntarily move 1 point from criminal to bear by eating a load of honey. So yeah, you're
This all checks out.
both criminal and bear start at 3. Succeed on 1, go up in it. Lose in 1, you go down it.
I thought it was a sliding scale where you're just in three in the middle.
That's how that's how when I played this with Noodle way back a couple of years ago, and that's how I set it up for myself, just to make sense of it. I set it up as a sliding scale, but no, it's more accurately, it's 2 pools of points that you're shifting points back and forth from.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm stupid. If
I'm right there with you then.
Yeah, I was so confused for a minute.
Yeah, okay, if your criminal stat ever reaches 6, you are lured into a life of crime and betray the party. If your bear stat ever reaches 6, you flip out bear style and completely lose it presumably to be picked up by animal control in an hour and a half or so. And then I just rolled all the tables for all that junk. So, Gotham City, the city of the Batman, the city of the Joker, and city of other properties we don't have license to, but you know we have license to? Goddamn bees and bears. Gotham Convention Center. Heck yes. There's a whole lot of people, whole lot of animals. This is a weird Gotham. It's probably mutagenic ooze. It's not unusual to see bears going here and there. Not unusual to also see an armored battalion of kind of future feudalism decked out bees, anthropomorphic bees, carrying a large golden crate of honey, and then also presumably inside that well-armored crate is also the extract worth $5 million. I can imagine you two with binoculars on an adjacent rooftop as we do a quick spinning close-up on James's character, and we see his name, Brains, and then we also see his stack of hats. What is your name, sir?
Mishka Baby.
Mishka Baby. Insane genius. And then we slide right next, and we see a plush, kind of dim-witted, but very strong panda bear, and we see their name and title.
Just Phil.
Phil, buff idiot. All right, gentlemen. Let's get down to business and to steal from bees. What do you guys want to do first? You guys have just watched this incredible platoon of future feudalist, spear-wielding, anthropomorphic six appendaged bee paladins march this futuristic crate into the convention center.
Wow, that sure looks like a lot of honey.
Quiet, Phil. I'm thinking.
Okay, I can be quiet.
This is the exact opposite of what I requested.
If you are planning to deduce something, like as in where they're going to be putting that large crate, that would definitely be rolling for criminal.
I think that's what I'm trying to figure out right now, is where this crate's going. So I'm kind of slowly walking behind them in the process. unsuspicious as possible.
Unsuspicious as possible.
Inconspicuous as a giant polar bear can be.
Definitely. Well, I mean, like I said, this is a kind of alternate universe Gotham. It's still full of criminals, but it's also not unusual to see anthropomorphic anything.
Polar bears are the biggest bears.
And polar bears are big bears, but somehow you're not the muscle.
Yeah, somehow not the muscle.
So you kind of go ahead and give me a criminal. You just gotta beat 3.
I rolled a 4.
You rolled a 4. Go ahead and move 1 point from bear into criminal.
All right. Leading a life of crime.
So you succeed by rolling a 4, and you go and kind of inconspicuously walk behind a couple paces behind this battalion of this bee battalion, and you watch them march the crate right through the metal detectors, past the security guard. They've got hexagonal badges that they show the security guard, and all that jazz. The security guard is a large honey badger. Large in the round sense, not large in the kind of towering sense that a polar bear might be. But regardless, this round honey badger man stops you and says, "Yes, do you have a pass to get into HoneyCon?"
Hello, portly fellow.
Yes, I have diabetes. Sure. Yeah, what do you have? Do you have a day pass to get into HoneyCon?
No, but I do have a Phil.
Who is Phil?
I am Phil.
Hello, Phil. I don't see how that gets you into HoneyCon.
Hey, Phil, would you like to show the portly fellow our passes?
Yes, and they're crudely crayon-drawn passes that look somewhat similar.
Are you trying to do criminal stuff right now?
Yes.
Okay, roll for criminal.
It's 7.
So,
are we supposed to roll 1 or 2 die?
it's 1 die.
Oh, okay.
You can't roll a 7. It's 1d6,
Okay.
yeah. You rolled a 3?
Let's go D7.
So, these are actually really adorable. These are no way sanctioned passes. But these are really cute, actually. You know what? I'm gonna give these to my kids. These are really... Did you draw these? Did you draw these? And
Yeah.
Oh, honey badger kind of pinches your big panda cheeks. You're so cute. Look at you. Look at these cute things. You know, I'm gonna get in trouble probably, but my kids are gonna have fun with these fake passes. They're gonna pretend to get into HoneyCon for weeks with these, or you know, maybe they'll eat them. I don't know. Honey badger kids are predictable. Go right in you two.
Yes.
And as you guys...
Badger children, yes. That makes sense. Correct. Phil, good job. We shall move on.
You guys enter, and as you do, you see across the foyer of the convention center, in this enormous glass elevator, the doors shut, and you see that B battalion go up to one of the top floors of this, the top floor, about 20 stories up in this convention center. There is gambling, and there is local bee farm, local bees selling their local honey wares. But what you want is that royal shit, that good shit up there. And of course, you see security cameras, and you see more bee paladins in their future feudalist garb, marching around in teams of 3. You guys have made it in, but in the least Phil way possible, and somehow also the most Phil way possible.
Phil, we talked about. You are a big, strong bear. You do not need to draw with the crayon. You just rough up the badger man.
Yeah, but what if I break stuff again?
But you will want to break the badger man. Whatever, Phil. We got in by sheer stroke of Phil. It is fine.
Welcome, Phil. I loves it. Yeah, but so yeah, the very top floor of this convention center is where your prize is. There's just about 20 floors and about 250 bee guards standing in your way.
I
It
know
would be so much. It would be so much easier if the honey would just come down to us.
It is an interesting thought, Phil. I did not expect this. I have to rethink my entire plan.
Okay, do you want me to be quiet again?
No, keep talking. The noise is drowning out the rest of the other noises.
One such noise is the very loud laughter of another polar bear in the center of this like large gambling area at a poker table. This loud echoing guffaws of Nikolai Rachmaninoff. He's got a scar that cuts off the vision to his right eye. And of course, a like enormously popped collar, and just decked out in ice. And he says, "Nikolai wins again!"
I get it because he's a polar bear.
Yes,
It's decked out nice.
decked out nice.
It's very nice. It's a good joke. Good
Very,
pun.
very
It's
nice.
a very good pun. Like,
Yeah.
Mishko baby likes this joke very much. We are to avoid the Nikolai, correct? That's what the man on the television said, right?
Yeah.
The little monkey man had the man on the television said, avoid the Nikolai. So let's avoid him. We will move around the Nikolai bear.
I think he's having a
Fine,
lot of fun over.
You guys,
Okay.
you guys each give me a criminal check to see how well you fly under Nikolai's radar.
We will avoid him. I rolled a 1.
Yeah.
You rolled a 1.
We both rolled a 1?
You both rolled ones?
I guess we're walking right to the table.
Yeah.
So you guys inconspicuously and with like direct and locked eye contact on Nikolai walk a perimeter around the gambling area, and you guys almost make it. You guys almost make it with one complete lap, just trying to clock all the cameras. But you guys have completely missed clocking any of the cameras because both of your eyes have been locked on Nikolai. And then as you finally complete this lap, Nikolai finally looks up from his mount, like his fortress of chips, and goes,
Just me.
he said he was gesturing to a trio of bee paladins that, and like gesturing to you, and to obviously the hand signals. I don't think I need to explain the hand signals. And that trio starts to march in your direction.
I think we have been made, Phil. What have you done?
I thought my crayon drawings were pretty good.
We must scurry. We have been made.
You have been made.
I'm gonna say, Phil, I believe that I saw, what is it that you eat? Brumbool, over 50 paces towards the elevator doors.
Oh, that sounds great. Let's go fight some bamboo.
Yes, from Bamburolo. Yes.
I mean,
I am.
bamboo just happens to be like the indoor plant that this particular, the inside plant.
I was just trying to get Phil to like be as inconspicuous.
And I'm
as
yes-anding you. Good job.
Yes. Look how that worked out.
Just to kind of break up the space, there are just troughs that have in bamboo, like probably not real bamboo. Some of it might be real. Just kind of growing out from the inside of them. Or being stuck up there, just to make like pseudo walls, but not like walls. And so you guys are heading for the elevator.
I am going to head for the elevator as well.
Okay, I'm gonna say that there's a lot of people, a lot of booths in between you and them, and it's gonna be you can either roll bear to get there in a scrambling, running bear-like fashion, or roll criminal to get there in an inconspicuous fashion.
Well, I want to full all fours sprint over
Full
to the
bear.
elevator because, yeah.
I'm going to stroll idly behind Phil.
Okay.
Do not
I
mind
can
the Phil.
clear the path for him.
Okay, so
Do not mind the Phil.
do not mind the Phil. This is his first time in public.
He enjoys.
What is your-
the Brambolopodoro.
Moss, what is currently your bear skill at?
3.
Cool. You gotta
'Cause
beat.
I haven't
You
used
gotta
it.
beat a 3 then.
Yeah.
No, well,
I got
no.
3.
If you succeeded at criminal, you move 1 point from bear into criminal.
Yeah, so you succeeded on your
Oh,
first criminal, so you should be at
At 2 bear.
4 and 2 bear, 4 criminal.
2 bear, 4 criminal. That sounds like a movie.
Okay.
It's the sequel to Bear Criminal.
Yeah.
So I want above.
You want to be greater than
Remember-
2. You want greater than 2 as your roll.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, then I succeed because I got a 3.
Yeah.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
Cool.
Alright.
So yeah, you kind of lumber in a big in the way that panda bears do. Which, if Kung Fu Panda 3 has taught me anything, it's more like a roll. And go ahead and give me a criminal. Because Phil succeeded, I'm gonna need you to make your criminal a disadvantage.
Okay. With disadvantage?
With disadvantage. Especially because you're like, do not mind the Phil.
Do not mind the Phil. He is just a hungry little panda. That is going to be a.
What is your criminal at?
My criminal's at 4.
At 4.
I rolled a 4. I rolled a 4 and a 5.
4 and a 5. So you still succeed. So all the attention more or less is going on Phil, but Phil does manage to make it to the bamboo trough decoration and by proxy the elevator first.
Yes, good. Avert your gaze from the Phil. He's just hungry bear.
No, everyone, no, all the attention is on Phil.
Yes, do not look this way. Everything is fine. We do not. This is now spectacle.
Oh boy! Bamboo!
Phil, you get to the bamboo trough and you start scoffing down some bamboo. Some of it's real, some of it's plastic. It's hard to tell. You're Phil.
It don't matter.
It really checks out for a real panda.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have gone Poe, but I made like Eeyore Yogi Bear.
Yeah. You did.
Yeah. Apparently.
You are scarfing down this bamboo, and you feel little three like not like hurt, but like a little painful. Like someone's poking you in 3 points on your backside, and as you turn around, it's the trio of bee paladins that have caught up with you by taking the hypotenuse of the triangulated position between you and your objective, because math.
Yes.
Ice Bear is still unmanned because he's still perambulating behind you. So what do you want to do, Ice Bear? Your Phil is at spear point.
Oh boy.
Oh, I'm sorry, boys. Did you want some too?
We need you to come with us, please.
I'm going to swat one of them.
Is that like with your?
Yep, just a full-on bear swat.
Damn it!
Okay.
What is your bear stat at?
1.
All right, you gotta beat a 1.
Gotta beat a 1. That's a 5.
Damn
That's a
it.
5. You swat at
I would have
1.
gone full criminal. We would have lost immediately.
You swat the first of the bee paladins in this trio, and
I am sorry. You have to understand. B makes me panic.
and he friggin' goes down. That first one goes down, and then both of the other two of this trio start to gyrate their butt and also train their spears at you, and you can see that they start to charge up with stun charge. Phil, what do you want to do now? You no longer are being targeted, but you are also still flanked by 2 bees.
Yeah. Oh, they're going after my friend, so I want them all.
You want
It's gonna rip one in half.
because you are the muscle, and that is your specialty. I'll let you roll with 2 dice, and if depending on how well you succeed, you take the higher of the 2, and depending on how well you succeed, I'll let you take out either one or both of them.
Okay, so it's a 2 and a 6.
That's a 6.
Cool.
So cool.
Yeah.
You put a point back into bear, and you raise 2 big panda paws. Double sweat, both of sending the heads of the remaining 2 bee paladins down to the ground. Their spears still crackling with the stun charge. But now you can see that all the other trios of bee paladins are, guardian beams.
Oh no! Am I allowed to parry with my shield? Phil, it is time to go. I hope you had your feel. I hope you had your feel. Anyway,
Inspiration.
we need to go.
Where are we going?
I love puns in this game.
Are the stingers of these bees, these spears, the charged spears, are they attached to their body? Or?
No, they are. There's spears. Their stingers are actually on their butts.
Okay, I'm going to take one of the spears
Cool.
and move towards the elevator.
Phil, what are you doing?
I am following.
Cool.
I forget your name.
Baby, I think
Mishka baby.
Mishka baby.
Mishka.
You can call me Mishka. Nobody calls me baby except for my mother.
Mishka baby. And you guys enter the elevator, and of course, freaking...
Criminal extraordinaire.
You get into the elevator, and like a slow jazz version of Winnie the Pooh is playing. Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah. Play it again, Johnny. Here we go.
What floor do you guys want to go to?
Well, the honey was going to the very top floor, correct?
The 20th floor, yes.
The 20th floor. If we go to the 19th floor and we remove said floor from beneath the honey, the floor come to 19 instead.
Yeah. We can do that.
Of course we can do that. I came up with the plan. Never doubt me. I am Mishka baby.
Mishka.
Show me where you want the floor broken and I will break it.
Are you attempting... Is this a flashback? Are you flashing back to infiltrating
no, because that would put
convention?
It would put me more into criminal.
I assume the next part of your plan is going to be very bear-like then.
It's going to be very bear-like.
So you arrive at the 19th floor.
We have the big feel. We can break things. It's fine.
So you arrive at the 19th floor, and you see as you exit. So every floor after the first floor is more or less a series of hotel rooms that all look out over the convention center floor. So what you walk out to is just basically just a long rectangular mezzanine. That's not the word. What is balcony?
Like
there we go.
Or a lobby? Oh,
no, balcony.
Okay.
So there's there's a railing like 6 feet from the door of the elevator that looks out over everything else, and you can see the other 18 floors beneath you and the 1 floor above you. And as you look to the left and right, you see 2 different trios of bee paladins who have been alerted to the situation, and every bee in the vicinity has tracked that elevator up to the 19th floor. And so those 2 trios are closing in on your position.
Hi, fellas, what's buzzing?
Shut up, Phil. We need to move. What's buzzing?
Well,
God damn it. What's the buzz?
Well, if we make friends with them, maybe they won't attack us anymore.
I do not know if that is how it works. They are bees. Then again, what is the life of a bee?
Is that a rhetorical question, or
Which
do not
way's
know.
the honey?
you guys need to make some kind of action?
Yeah.
Phil, sniff out the honey. I will see if I can distract the guards.
Okay. That would be a bear roll, I guess.
Definitely a bear roll. I'm gonna give you advantage because of your gluttonous nature.
Okay. That did not help.
Did not help. What's the highest roll?
2.
2. That you know, it doesn't take a genius to surmise that the crate that honey was carried in on was definitely, you know, strong enough to keep that good smell inside. So the only honey you smell is the honey from the local honey bees, you know, selling their wares in little booths down below on the floor. You can't really smell that good high quality queen bee shit.
Phil, why do I always have to do this myself? I will sniff out the honey. You distract the guards.
Okay, I'm gonna need someone to do something to the guards before any other action happens.
Yeah. Okay. So, I guess I'll just run up and maul them again.
Are you doing to the trio to the left or to the right?
To the right.
To the right? Cool. You are the
That's a
muscle.
5.
That's a muscle. I'm gonna give you advantage.
Yes, I already rolled a 2. That is a 5.
That's a
I
5.
only needed to beat a 2.
Yep. Make sure you put a point back in the bear.
Oh yeah. I've been keeping up. Yes.
With that action, I'm gonna say you. Is there a particular with a 5? I'm gonna say you're able to take out 2 of the 3 bees on the right with that one action. How do you want to do that?
I want to charge and glove.
Charge and
Just fall off.
Glove. I just want to there's a bear.
Bear hug.
A bear hug.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Phil charges and just belly flap.
Yeah. They need friends. So
Okay.
I'm their friend.
Mishka baby, your turn.
Why do I always have to do everything
You're
myself?
using your because you're the brain. I'm gonna let you if you want to use criminal with advantage.
Okay. We will use criminal with advantage, but this is going to be risky for me to getting down to... I'm going to be back at 5 and 1. I rolled a 6 and a 5.
6 and a 5!
I am the expert criminal.
Now you...
Yes.
Oh, wait,
No
so
one can
is
stop.
that 6 in criminal?
Yeah, so that would be a 6 in criminal, yeah.
You have managed...
But I am a 4 and a 2, so that'd be a 5 and a 1.
5 and a 1, okay.
Yeah.
If you succeed at a criminal action one more time, you effectively remove yourself from the game by or just turning on Phil, more or less. The imbecile. These thoughts start to enter your mind. Phil is such an imbecile. I can do this all by myself. As you think, big brain action. Big brain action.
Mathematical equations are
big smell action. You can your big brain and your big nose. They smells, and you smell it. That rich, that pure shit. It's coming from right behind you, and the elevator door opens again, and standing right behind you is Nikolai Rachmaninoff with a VIP badge with a little bit of that good shit just stuck to the corner of it.
Oh. You must be Nicolos.
Nikolai. And
yeah,
you two must be dead. Go ahead. Both of you give me a bear roll give me a bear. Well, you know what? You've moved to the right to take out bees. It's just gonna be Ishka baby.
Okay.
Ice
Roll
brawl.
bear?
Let's go. Roll bear.
Would it be bear to hit him with the spear, or is that criminal?
That would be criminal.
Okay.
Because bears don't use weapons in the wild.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just gonna cold cock him in the face with it. Have at thee.
Hold on. I'm gonna roll for Nikolai. I'm gonna give him advantage because he's ruthless. He's got to beat a 3. And well, you know what? You roll first.
Okay.
It's got to beat your bear, which I don't think it's
Is a
not going
1.
to happen. So give me your number.
I rolled a 6.
You rolled a 6. So
Yeah.
okay. Nikolai rolled exactly a 3. So he lunges at you. You dodge him. He lunges at you. You dodge him with a 6. I'm gonna say if you would like to, you can roll. You can first of all put a point back into bear.
Yeah, we're going 4 and 2 for criminal and bear. Yeah.
And then if you want, you can roll criminal again to swipe the VIP pass.
Oh yeah, we're definitely doing. We're definitely doing that.
Because you rolled a 6 and he rolled a 3.
Okay.
This is gonna be a flat roll, no advantage.
I rolled a 3.
You rolled a 3.
Yeah.
Your criminal is not that
Criminal's
high.
a 4. Yep.
So the action is he kind of flops forward down on all fours right in front of you. You sidestep him. You kind of reach out for the tag a little bit, but nope, just miss it. And with that, it's gonna be Phil's turn. Phil, things to note: you hear the big thump. You also hear the charging of 4 different stun spears. One of which is very close, 3 of which are behind you, past Nikolai, past Baby.
Yeah.
You've taken out 2 paladins. There's still one next to you. Then there's Nikolai, and then there's 3 more paladins past him.
Yeah, I'm going to finish off the one beside me first.
Cool. What is your bear at this point? Before you rolled, what was your bear?
4.
4. Okay.
My bear's at 4.
And then you rolled a
6.
6. So 1 more point into bear.
We are going opposite spectrums here.
I'm playing into muscle, so.
And with that, freaking swat that last bee paladin with his buzzing, charging stun spear off of the side, tumbling down to the convention floor beneath you. I'm going to say that it is Baby's turn. You just dodged Nikolai. You also hear the charging of 3 stun spears beyond Nikolai. But you also hear you heard the charging of 1 stun spear and then suddenly like the fading away of a stun spear behind you. So you know that Phil has just cleared a path behind you, but you just missed the chance to grab that VIP pass off of Nikolai.
Okay. Feel I have a plan. I'm going to communicate to you as fast as possible and hope.
If you are going, I'm going to say you can't.
I'm going to do
that.
bear action.
You can't. This would be something that would require you to do a flashback.
Okay, and all right, I can do 1 flashback, but it puts me at 5 criminal and 1 bear.
Okay.
All right.
Wait. You failed the last criminal roll, so that you would put a point back into bear from failing at a criminal roll.
But I succeeded on the bear one for dodging.
Yes. You were at 5-1. Then you succeeded at bear. Then you were at 4.
I was at 5-1. Succeeded at bear, put me at 4-2. I guess I am back
4-2, and then you
yeah.
then you failed at criminal again, putting another point back into bear.
Okay, so I am back at 4-2 then. I would be. Oh no, I'd be 3-3.
3-3,
right.
yes. You're back.
I follow your train of logic on this. Okay. All right.
Remember, your points still move if you fail.
Gotcha. All right. Feel I have a plan. You need follow my lead, and I'm going to.
This is a flashback.
All right, flashback time. So Phil, this Nikolai, if we get into a tussle with him, he is going to have some sort of credentials, correct? Yes. And I'm sitting here puffing on like, I don't know, what are those cigarettes that have like the really long stem to them, so you don't have to touch the cigarette yourself?
It's still a cigarette.
Yeah, it's still a cigarette, but
it's still a long cigarette. It's just a long cigarette holder.
Well, just like, so Phil, if we run into the Nikolai, what we do, we hold him down. We need to remove the badge from him. Whatever credentials he has to get to the Royal Honey Room. If we run into a situation where we need to tussle with Nikolai, we need to incapacitate as quick as possible and swipe the credentials as quick as possible. Then we move, correct? Yes?
Yeah. Yeah, I can hold him down for you.
In a situation where you are not available, because I know you feel sometimes you are at the all-you-can-eat buffet. I've seen it happen before. We've been there at least 3 times.
I'm just so hungry all the time.
If we have the opportunity to incapacitate, we need to quickly withdraw. We need to grab the credentials and move. Yes, Phil. I need you to nod with me. Yes, Phil.
Yes.
You two are now on the same page, and back into the scene.
I stun him with the spear.
Roll criminal, baby.
That's
wait,
not
no.
a 6.
Because you did flashback, it was an automatic success. So you don't move any points. You didn't have to roll. That's my B.
Okay.
You hit him with the stun baton. Nikolai goes. And
Phil, you know the plan.
Yes, he's incapacitated, so I go and I take the pass.
You are sneaking to snatch the pass.
Yes.
You roll criminal.
I'm saving you at a little headache on having to go full bear.
Yeah. No, my criminal's at 1 right now, so it's kind of impossible to fail.
Oh,
I got a 4.
You got a 4.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Your criminal was...
My criminal was at 1.
Was at 1. Okay. You put a point back into criminal, and you snatch the pass, and your nose for the first time gets a whiff of this primo queen honey shit. It's like...
Do I have to roll bear to resist eating it?
Yes. I wasn't gonna make you, but since you brought it up,
it's gonna put you back in 5-1.
You have to roll criminal. You have to roll criminal to resist eating the honey.
That makes sense. I put you.
Okay.
Because you become more bear by eating honey, as per the rules of the game.
What'd you get?
It was the 6, so I succeed either way.
Yeah, okay, you put a point back into criminal.
Okay,
we're evening it out.
And
it's
you,
fine.
we're evening it out.
And you, we all see Phil's tongue go like.
I just pinch him. Like, no, Phil, stop it.
Well, it tastes so good.
I swear on the motherland, Phil, you get that out of your mouth. This is not the time. We get to feast later.
Nikolai kind of sways back and forth. He's kind of stuck there. He's kind of like he looks incapacitated, kind of swaying there back and forth, and he falls backwards, knocking out taking with him the 3B paladins behind him. Whose stun batons, whose stun spears were still activated, and so there's just a large
stun him again. It's the Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, like electric dome from the water.
Like the Lizalfos in water.
Result. Yeah.
We need to move.
Okay, where's the rest of the honey?
We follow our nose wherever it goes.
Your notes will only lead you back to the VIP pass. All you know for sure is that the honey is on the top floor, and you are on the 19th floor.
Does the VIP pass specify what room it unlocks?
Yes, it does.
I would like to read the pass.
That's gonna be a free action. I'm not gonna be an asshole about that.
No, you could be an asshole. Yeah. We're bears. We can't read.
I have to use my criminal activity to read.
The room that the pass specifies it unlocks is room B4. B4. Which is presumably above you, because that's where you saw the honey go.
So, Phil, we move to the room directly below B4 on the 20th floor, but we do it on the 19th floor.
That sounds like it works. Okay. So, like, that
would be room 194.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
19 and 4, yeah.
19 and 4. 194. Which is not very far away. I'm gonna give you guys till. I'm gonna give you a fate's amount of time to get there before more reinforcements arrive.
Okay.
The dragons of fate.
Let us move, Field. We need to find the room 194.
Okay.
Do I have to like sniff it out, or do we know?
No, numbers are easy. It's just reading more. It's just more reading. I'm not gonna.
Okay, so sprint down the hallway.
Sprint down the hallway.
Or sprint down the hall and just knock down the door for 194.
194.
Yes, I will do that.
It is, this is the 19th floor. Okay, you're rolling bear to knock down the door. Cool, love it.
Yes.
Field, for you to do the honors?
Yeah! And I give the door a tackle. For 4. I tackle the door.
Your bear was...
4.
4, and you rolled a...
No, my bear was 3, my roll is 4. Sorry.
Bear's 3, roll is 4. Now your bear is 4.
Yeah. Yes, now my bear is 4.
Heck yeah. Cool. And yeah, the door, you break down the door with ease. It is, it's a pretty lavish, hotel room. Kitchenette, 2 beds, a bathroom, large TV, a balcony that looks over, the smog-filled Gotham skyline. The stuffs.
It's a beautiful night in the city. Is there anybody in this room?
No.
Okay.
There's like an origami towel swan, decorative soaps, like a little bear-shaped bottle of honey.
Well, this is delightful. There's a tiny bottle of honey.
There's a tiny bear-filled bottle of honey, a bear-shaped bottle of honey. It's like complimentary between honeycons in town.
I'm going to eat it.
You gonna eat it? Okay, take a point from a criminal, put it in bear.
That puts me back at 3 and 3.
Down the hatch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, would you look at that? How delightful. Don't mind if I do. You
do hear what sounds like a great number of footfalls above you, as it is the room where the royal honey and the extract is being held. So there are guards in that room, obviously above you. That you can hear with your ears. What's the move?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to use criminal flashback.
That can blow out a floor.
Yeah. So what we do is when we get to the room, below the floor that has the honey in it, we are going to set little explosive charges all around the ceiling of the room. And then we will cower like cowards up by the door, and we will let them explode. When it does so, the floor will collapse, and hopefully the weight of the honey will shatter through and move the honey several floors down, where we are more easily able to get it out the front door.
Yeah!
You pull out a duffel bag.
I take off my bowler hat. Take off my flat cap, my bowler hat.
And inside is just C4.
Shut up, Siri. Yeah. Then I take off my hat. I had multiple hats.
That's what the multiple hats were for!
That's what the multiple hats were for.
No one will question Funky Hat.
Yeah!
Mastermind.
Criminal genius!
Don't give me the flat cap.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Stuff all the hats with C4.
We popped the hats with C4.
Oh, we've got 4 hats, 4 corners of the room. Let's do it.
Nice. So you set the charges. What did you guys do with the door to the room that you guys just barged into? You kind of tackled it. I assume it came off its hinges.
Yeah, I politely put it back where it's supposed to be.
So you kind of hear, as you are setting the charges and making the timer start to go, like a good 30-second charge timer, you kind of hear like an impotent little housekeeping.
We're good.
I come back later.
Come back later.
Come back later, please.
Come back later.
Explosion.
The housekeeper is set flying as you two cower in the bathroom.
Step outside the door, see him on the ground, just be like, "Do not go in there."
And you see now on the floor in 194 the contents of room B4, a beautiful golden box on like a sort of palanquin, surrounded by the now dazed and confused, and for a good solid 10-15 seconds, 8 or 9, actually what's divisible by 3, fucking 12 B paladins all scattered about. Most of the stun spears have been snapped in half and thus taken out of commission. So you guys have like a solid 15 seconds of just confusion and commotion to do whatever you want.
It is time to go.
It's so shiny.
Take the shiny field. Do it. Take the shiny field.
Phil goes to take the shiny.
I'm gonna say, Phil, you can easily, because you are the muscle, pick up this box. I'm gonna say as a handicap, you can do nothing but carry the box for the until you specifically put it down. But that is the only thing you can do. You can only move with the box. You can't take any other actions besides transport this big heavy box.
Okay. It's so heavy. We gotta get out of here.
We need to go. Field, it is time to go.
Yeah.
I pick up the gentleman who was blown away from the door from housekeeping.
It's like a red squirrel lady.
I pick her up. I dust her off a little bit. I put the little flat cap on her that has like a hole in it from the C4, and I'd be like, "That is very nice. Good, very good. All right, you are."
Housekeeping.
Yes, you did a great job. Good job keeping. Good job. Pat her on the head. She falls down. Phil, let's go.
As you, I'm gonna have you, if you would be so kind, give me, Mr. Baby, give me a criminal. Just give me a flat criminal roll.
Okay.
You have to succeed in order to see what I am concealing from you.
Okay, I rolled a 4. My criminal's a 4.
Okay, so you match. You see Nikolai Rachmaninoff on the opposite side of this hexagonal, rectangular, fucking...
The balcony, the mezzanine?
Balcony. On the one floor above you, he is carrying a nigh identical golden box. And he is moving into the elevator on the opposite side of the wall that you guys are on. The wall that he is entering the elevator on will take the elevator that he's getting into will take him directly down to the back side of the convention center, where produce and stuff would typically be loaded in from. The elevator that's closest to you will take you right to the front door of the convention center, where you saw the honey come up originally. But somehow Nikolai has got his hands on an identical box, and he's going.
Check the box.
Okay. How do you open this box?
Give me a Phil. Give me a. Phil, are you one putting down the box?
Yes.
Cool. Now give me a criminal check.
Okay. 1.
What was your criminal at?
2.
Your criminal was at 2 and you rolled a 1. Okay, you gotta put one more point into bear, for one.
Yeah.
And you impotently, stupidly, paw at the sides of the boxes, despite there being a very large, very obvious hexagonal button of Mr. Baby. It's very apparent to you. You are brain, so there'll be a free action for you to slap that button.
Slap the button.
What you find inside of this very thick box that you presume to be made out of gold, it is not, in fact, made of gold. It's just the veneer of gold paint. It is a concrete box painted to look like gold. Inside, there is an adorable little bear plush dressed up like a bee, and with a little felt sign that says "Be kind."
Phil, we've been had.
And as you realize
this guy's so cute.
As you realize this, the elevator on your side of the convention center and the elevator on either other side of the convention center start opening up and out swarm bees. We're not like they've abandoned the rule of threes. Just more bees than you can count have all entered this floor and are swarming towards you. You've been set up.
Yeah.
What is your bear at?
My bear's at 5. Yeah. We've been rolling a lot of 6s, and I do have advantage.
Do you have a criminal plan? A criminal flashback you can use? Because otherwise I'm gonna go full bear and I'm gonna dive through. So.
Okay, let's do a flashback. Yeah, let's have a Phil flashback.
We go back to that shady dive where you saw the tape and the plans were made. Phil has a very important question. You know, it's not like Phil to give a whole lot of thought for things, but Phil has a good point. What if all of this is some kind of trap? What do we do then?
Oh, my question was going to be, what happens if there's too many bees for me to beat?
That makes sense. That's much more Phil reasoning than I tried to shoehorn in my own narrative and I got checked for it. Thank you for doing that. That was bad. That was bad on my end. I'm so sorry.
Well, it's okay. The suggestion's nice.
I imagine what I said was kind of like the narrator who thinks he knows what's going on, and Phil just comes completely out of left field with his own thing.
Like condescending narrator that's like, this is the smart thing to do, and of course they did not do that.
What if it was all set up? What if things go wrong? What if there's a duplicate box? What if there's too many bees?
All of these things Phil could have asked, but instead Phil asked, what if there are too many bees? And now you guys what's your plan for what is your plan for too many bees, guys?
Now, what's your plan for too many bees?
How do bees get disabled? Like, they have like a hive mind, right?
There's multiple ways to stop a bee.
Bees communicate by dancing and pheromones, primarily.
We could either do a fancy bee dance that will distract them, leading to believe that you are, in fact, the bee queen. Or we can distract their sense of smell, which will interrupt their pheromone sensors, which will allow them to communicate with each other.
I like dancing.
I'm sure you do, Phil. We cut back. Phil, it is time to dance.
Phil, give me your criminal dance.
Okay.
No advantage, just dance. What did you roll?
Succeed.
What was your criminal, and also what was your roll?
My criminal is 1, and I rolled a 6.
Yes! Yes, Phil!
That's what I'm talking about!
Yes!
That's what we're here for!
Dance, Phil! All of reality goes black, and then there is a single spotlight above Phil, and then
exactly how I thought this would happen.
A funky disco beat fills the air, and you see Phil's head bobbing back and forth, and then polka dots everywhere as Phil, drenched in yellow light, suddenly takes on the black and Bill, be Phil, yeah.
Bill is the little plushie that I am dancing with.
Yes, Bill and Phil, drenched in yellow light, making Phil's white fur appear yellow, start to dance in an amazing, glorious boogie oogie oogie, and suddenly. You start to see the bee paladins stop. And you can see in their eyes, they're touched. When...
I can't, this is so funny.
When Napoleon was going to be arrested by his own men that he led into battle, he gave a glorious speech. A speech so riveting and moving that the men that were sent to take Napoleon to his death wept. And in a very similar, very real way, we see Bill and Phil dance in a choreographed language with words so moving, poetry so exceptional, prose so godly that we see this absolute sea of black and white fall to their knees and weep existential tears.
Mishka weeps one single tear and be like, oh, beautiful.
The entire the cacophony of gambling and selling of wares down beneath is just washed away by the blubbering mess that these bee paladins had become, making it a very simple yet graceful thing for our three bear heroes in this case to step past the battalion into the elevator and down to the foyer.
Whew. I was gonna say get them to stop Nikolai, but then we'd also have the bees to deal with once we get the chest. So, get us to the.
You're in the elevator. You can go to any floor.
We want to go to the floor that he would have been going to, because he would have been on like the employee elevator, right? Like
he's on the
freight elevator.
He's on the elevator that is on the far wall. There's the entrance. There's the wall that you entered in through the main entrance. He's on the far entrance, and that one actually. You wouldn't know you wouldn't notice at this point, but that elevator actually goes goes an extra floor down to a basement where the trucks would come in. You know.
Yeah, like it would be like a freight elevator for like employee use.
Mm.
I mean, it looks like in the other elevators, not like there's no distinction, but like there's just an extra stop that you like need, a VIP card to access all of the stops on that far elevator, which you do have, and presumably.
Which we do have.
Is there two elevators? I got it.
The elevator that you're on goes right to the lobby at the bottom floor. It doesn't go any farther than that.
I was saying, like, if he's at that far elevator, is there like two next to each other?
No, it's just there's one elevator on all four sides. At the centermost point of all four sides, there's an elevator on each side, and the far elevator is the one that goes all the way to the basement.
Okay.
So you still would have to cross if you take the elevator that you're on all the way down to the foyer. You'd still have to cross the convention center to the other elevator just to go down one more floor. Or you can take the stairs. There are stairs.
Oh, man. I just had a really dumb idea.
I love it. Give it to me.
So the bees have wings, right?
Yes.
Can we parachute with the bees? Like paraglider with the bees down the elevator shaft?
I'm going to need... Down the elevator shaft?
I don't know. I mean, get us down right on top of the elevator that he's in. Just break the doors down and just paraglide all the way down.
Or you could take the hypotenuse from the wall that you're on to the floor.
Outside the building?
No, well, from the wall that you're on through the open air inside the convention center down to the other side of the convention center where Nikolai's elevator would go.
Yes, let's do that.
I'm gonna... okay, Mr. Baby, I'm gonna need you to give me a criminal check to either one, convince, or two, blackmail one of these blubbering bees to let you cocoa them down.
Okay. That's a 5.
I'm gonna say that Phil automatically succeeds on getting one of these bees to do it for him because of how beautiful and that Bill has been. That Phil has been, yeah. Bill and Phil. But you rolled your criminal was
at a 4 and a bear was at a 2, so I'm moving to a 5 and a 1.
So you succeeded. Awesome.
I succeeded.
You grab
stupid idea.
So yeah, you're able to grab one of the bee paladins
grab a handful of bee paladins
and join Phil in a kind of beautiful swirling, buzzing glide down to the other end of the convention floor.
I'm so glad that we did this tonight, because this is the funniest, this is the funniest picture I can think of. the situation that happened in these two scenes. Just,
Oh my god. It's because you rolled a 6. I love going all out on a 6.
oh my god. Oh.
And you guys make it.
Just picturing like parachute, like it's like an umbrella where you just grab a bee paladin by the legs and just here we go.
Yeah. And you guys make it to the other end of the convention center, right to the doors of the elevator that you saw Nikolai go down with the real box of honey. You use your VIP card to swipe the elevator door open. You go on in. You hit the button for the subfloor beneath the convention center, and you guys hear Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, the stuffed food float. Ding! And you can see Nikolai slapping a padlock on the back of an armored truck, and he sees you two. You three. Sorry, Bill. He turns around and sees you three as the door opens, and he goes, "Very good. I don't know how you did it, but you were able to get past all of those bees."
It was easy. Bill helped me.
It
Who is Bill?
It was beautiful.
I will show you Bill. And I throw Bill at his face.
Do bears throw stuffed bears in the wild? No. This is going to be a criminal check.
Okay.
You do not understand, Nikolai. I wept openly in public. It was beautiful.
Cool. My criminals
The beauty was unbearable.
It was unbearable. The emotion was unbearable.
I'm sorry, did you succeed?
Yes,
Okay,
I
cool.
did.
Yeah, you throw a stuffed bear. You throw a stuffed bear through the air, and it hits Nikolai in his scarred face and impotently flops to the ground.
As he looks down at it, I'm going to cold cock him.
Okay, that's definitely a bear roll.
Yep, I have a 1 in bear right now.
Let's go!
That's a 3.
That's a 3. So you succeed at hitting him. He rolled a 4, so you hit him. He kind of cracks his jaw, spits out a tooth, lays into you with the opposite hand.
You do not understand beauty, Nikolai.
You do not understand that I am your boss. Take. He snaps his finger, and the door to the armored truck swings open, and out comes the lemur with a desk lamp, and he holds the desk lamp up behind Nikolai.
Bum, bum, bum.
Ba, ba, ba! You were always set up. You were set up, man, says the lemur. Yes.
Well, why would you do that to us?
I could put the math in my head, so the little one was the one with the tape, which means that the one with the shadows may have been the bigger bear. We have been set up!
I must confess, the original plan was for you to take the fall and me to take the honey and the extract worth $5 million. But since you have proven yourself to me as master criminals, I would be willing to part with, say, 10% of the honey and 5% of the money. How does that sound? Would you like
want to take 10%? That's so generous.
No, excuse me. Let me just, Phil, give me a bear check.
Is this a muscle check?
Yes, you have advantage as well. Nikolai also has advantage. What'd you roll?
It's a 6.
It's a 6? So Nikolai hits you square in the face, and I'm gonna pitch this to you. This is your character. But do you wanna a la Kung Fu Panda shock absorb redirect this?
Yes,
Give
absolutely.
him the skadoosh.
No, more
I
like
mean,
no.
just
It's like the Tai Long can't hurt him because he just.
Yeah, like he goes in, he like goes for a flying punch, and all of that force is just redirected.
And Nikolai goes flying back and like dents the back of the armored car. The lemur's like, "Holy shit!"
Little lemur
Well,
man.
that wasn't very nice.
Little monkey man. Would you like to hand me the keys to this vehicle, please?
No.
Do not say no. You do not want to say no.
I'm saying no.
Okay, I pick up Bill, and
Dust him off.
I'm like holding him in front of my face. If you don't do what he says, my friend here is gonna hurt you real bad.
Give me a criminal check.
Okay. 5.
5. What was your criminal?
My criminal's at 2. Wait, no, I just succeeded a bear, so it was back at 1. And
Now you're doing a criminal again. Now it's 2 again.
Now it's back to 2.
yeah, now it's back to 2.
Okay, I'm confused because I wasn't. But that little bear made a really good point.
Yes, listen to the tiny bear man.
You guys scare the crap out of me. And he
That
goes.
is a good thing.
He like he's like slowly with shaking lemur hand, moving the keys over.
Claws, take the 2 claws, just pick up a single ring of the keys. Thank you, I appreciate it.
And Nikolai
Good.
is now slowly getting up from denting the back of the armored car.
Phil and Bill, into the truck, please.
Okay.
And I'm gonna jump into the driver's seat.
Okay.
No, my plannings. And you can hear the crunching of metal. You can hear that Nikolai has to put his 2 big hands into the back of the truck and just locking in with his fists as the car starts up.
I put Bill in front of my face. Throw it in reverse!
Do you listen to Bill?
I'm gonna listen to Bill.
Okay.
Okay, Bill.
Baby, give me a criminal check. I'm gonna roll a bear check for Nikolai.
Okay.
That's 2 5s for Nikolai.
That is a 4, and I have a criminal of 4 and a bear of 2.
Okay, so you succeed at this criminal action.
Yep.
But
Which puts me at
Nikolai
5-1.
still rolled higher. So you can see there's a little bit of gift because he wasn't expecting to roll backwards, but instead roll forward. So there's a little bit of gift. It's like, you tried to run me over!
Back at the drive, rock the car.
I did not hear you, I'm sorry.
It's like getting stuck in the snow. So we've been here before. Just rock the drive, rock the car, put it in the reverse, rock the car.
It's like a little tug of war back and forth, but just a little.
All right. Just get a little kitty little under the tires. If we can move, we'll be okay.
There's gotta be. You guys need to make one more. There's gotta be one more action to get this to stop.
What is your criminal at? By may I ask?
Mine? It's at 2.
Be like, hey, Phil, would you like to try this? And I'm gonna slide the spear that I had back with me to the back of the truck.
Those zappy sticks look like fun, so I lean out the window and.
It is very fun.
You have a very long range because you're a bear, and it's a very long spear because it's a spear. Go ahead and give me a criminal check to stun Nikolai for a 3rd time.
Cool. That's a 4.
4 beats your criminal at
2.
2.
Now I'm back to 3 and 3.
The stun spear goes into Nikolai's stomach, piercing the skin, sending electric shock through his entire body, and then into the armored car.
Oh no!
Everyone except for the lemur, who is being a coward, feels the shock of electricity in this highly insulated experience. But Nikolai's grip loosens, and he falls backwards in a steaming pile of of just decked out polar bear gangster blech, and the armored car rolls away.
Back into drive, and here we go.
And our three heroes drive out of the Gotham City convention center with a gold box filled with the purest, richest, uncut queen shit honey and the extract with a value of $5 million on the black market. You guys drive over the Gotham City Bridge into the sunset as we transition into where are they now kind of deal. You guys were able to split the honey 50-50 and the money 50-50. Bill was like, nah, I don't need any money. I'm a stuffed bear.
Look, he's a good bear. He's an honest bear.
Yeah.
What do you guys do with... do you guys stay together, or do you guys go your separate ways for one?
I would say, here's what popped into my head immediately, is that Mishka was so moved by the dancing that he decided to open up Mishka Baby's dancing school for bears.
Oh my god.
And and if you are accepting of this, Phil would be the head coach.
Head dancer.
Where
Okay.
the head dancer and Mishka is the.
So that's how you launder your money back into the.
That's how we launder our
economy.
money, and Phil is able to just dance to his heart's content.
Heart's content. Okay, so do you guys go 50-50 on the expenses to like buy the property and get this business set up?
Well, 50-50. It's
He is the smart one after all.
yeah. It's 50. It's 50-50.
You guys had $250 million each. I'm gonna say it's gonna probably be $500,000 from both of you to get this whole operation set up. What do you guys do with the remainder of your money? Do you save it? Do you buy something really nice that you've always wanted? Do you buy your mom a nice house in the countryside? It's up to you guys. We know how you launder your money back into the economy.
I will let you go first. I have a plan, or I have an epilogue for Mishka Baby, but I'll let you go first.
Oh, if you already know what you want, then
Mine
go.
works better. Mine works better as a scene to end with than it is to go first. That's the only reason I said to go first.
Let's open a little scene. Let's
okay.
open a little scene. We see Phil on a ballet pole in a leotard. And behind Phil is a line of lots of animals, little animal cubs, but mostly bears, brown bears, ice bears, panda bears, a lemur or two, two rambunctious little badger children who are a little round, but they've been getting thinner since they started dancing. You got like a monkey.
They got little crayon badges around their necks.
Yeah, I got little crayon badges. Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Yeah, good job. And sitting on top of the boombox, playing classical music, is of course Bill and his little sign that says "Be kind." What kind of things do we see in Phil's on Phil's little instructor desk? Like what little tchotchkes, little personal items does Phil have now? Does he have a life? Dreams?
Oh, no. Yes. I always overthink this.
Just start talking. That's what I do.
Yeah. So, like, I've got some trophies, some backstage passes hung up on his wall from concerts and stuff.
There's a framed photo of you and the queen bee. She's handing you a purple heart, but specifically the purple heart of dancing. And in the background of that picture, we see like millions and millions of bee paladins all saluting and crying at the same time.
I think a Medal of Valor from bees is much more significant, considering there's so many of them.
So many bees.
It's so funny to think that like you're a black and white bear, and all
They're
it
black
takes
and
is just,
yellow.
like it's just you getting a little bit dirty to be yellow and to be black and yellow.
Right.
It's just that's
Go
so
play in
Phil.
dandelions.
It's beautiful. I love it.
Nice.
Mishka baby.
So we cut from that scene and we go down an elevator that goes beyond what the numbers on the elevator can say as it continues further down below the dance studio. We go past a door that requires an eye scan, and then a door that requires multiple handshakes to get through with an armed security guard. We move through several doors that open from different directions, and we enter Mishka Baby's central command, where he has marked every single honey hive across the entire continental United States.
Mishcomputer.
Computer,
Yes, Mishka baby.
run the algorithms for the next heist.
Running heist algorithm. Heist generated.
And prints out multiple plans. Like, yes, it is all coming together for Mishka Baby.
We see above him a giant honey nuclear warhead. Maniacal laughter! Cut to black. Honey heist. Thank you guys so much for watching. We have 30 minutes to do this bit. It's time to pitch the thing that now I will have to draw.
You know what mine's going to be.
I have no idea what yours is gonna be.
100%. It's gonna be Phil dancing with Bill with just the black and spotlight with like weeping bees, just being like just like Mishka in the corner, just being like, it's so, I get it now. It's so beautiful.
Touch me, it's so easy to me. Okay, so you've got a freaking magic dance, and
that was gonna be mine. So like, what?
if you guys both agree that should be it, we don't need to have a poll.
So I have other options though.
Okay.
I do like the idea. I also like the idea of paragliding with bee guards.
Bee guard paragliding.
across the convention.
I mean, do you guys want to have a poll, or do you guys really just want that dance scene
Oh,
drawn?
it's gotta be. I want the dance scene drawn.
Okay. No poll this week. It has been decided. It has been etched in stone.
Unanimous decision.
Unanimous decision. Love it.
Just have like it in the middle and then arrows pointing to it on either side for
I
the
can
other
picture
options.
that scene so vividly in my head because we went straight from the criminal activity of like the criminal flashback being like, I don't know. Well, how do you stop a ton of bees? We get the dancing, or you can like disrupt their smell. Oh, I really like dancing. And we cut to the scene where it's just like impulse, like Phil, it's
so
time to dance.
Oh my god! I can't wait to draw this.
Yes.
Polka dots everywhere.
This giant panda with like
without
like,
tiny bear in his
flat
hand.
cap.
Well, no. At that point the flat caps were like all the hats were destroyed in the explosion.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's just a flat cap that was just like exploded out the top.
I'm just thinking like one of those headbands that's like like googly eyes.
Yeah.
A pair of fake wings with straps that are on the arms.
I don't care if we never mentioned those in the game. I will draw those.
No, that's exactly what would have happened in a movie scene where it's like Phil,
Exactly.
it's time to dance, and all of a sudden all it cuts to black and little spotlight kicks on.
Spanish guitar.
The rose in the mouth.
Sakura blossoms.
This
And then like you hear like the heavy footfalls of these bees. Wait. Let him cook.
Let him cook.
Let him cook. Dun 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 dun. The whole mariachi band behind him. Suddenly these bees are Spanish and I love it.
there's the Spanish bees. You're out there like doing tangos, like pulling one bee in, spinning them
Yeah.
off.
And then, like, out of nowhere, like, he dons like a skirt and Viking helmets, and it's that scene from Robots where it's like, "Hit me, baby, one more time!"
The fireworks in the back, the fireworks and the explosions from the room still going off. Sparks from the 19th floor.
Oh my god. And everyone below is like, "Is there a show going on up there?"
Wow.
Whoa!
Well, yes.
Yeah,
Kind of.
Something cool going
In a sense.
It's just literally followed by two bears flying with handfuls of bees.
So I was gonna ask this 5 minutes ago, but did you guys enjoy Honey Heist?
Oh, yes.
I have never played. This is the second time I've played Honey Heist. The first time I played, I actually played the muscle Nikolai Rachmaninoff, who was a polar bear, and so I brought him back for this.
I'm sorry for.
I actually didn't survive. My character didn't actually survive. He went full bear. When I played with Noodle, I bet Noodle is gonna get a real kick out of watching this. Hey Noodle, if you're watching this in the future, just leave a comment. Let me know if you enjoyed this as much as we did.
We can pull the new criminal mastermind next time, Mishka Baby.
Mishka Baby. Now, next time we play Honey Heist, you gotta be the DM so that you can make Mishka Baby the
so I can make Mishka Baby
the evil guy. Of course, I will see it coming a mile away.
That's fine. It'd be like, "Hello, my name is Mishka Baby," and you just the lights turn on. Your warhead.
And my name is Nikolai Rachmaninoff.
I am fully aware. We electrocuted you in the last episode.
Oh no! That would be fun.
Had Nikolai.
That would be a fun series of just getting new people to play Honey Heist and just bringing back characters from the previous episode in some way.
To be the bad guy from the next one.
To be the bad guy for the next episode. In some fashion.
So it's very Ocean's 11.
It's very Ocean's 11. It's like it's Ocean's 11 meets getting coffee in cars with comedians. That would be freaking awesome. But yeah, at the bottom of your Honey Heist sheet, you'll see. But little do the bears know, GM keep it a secret. I rolled a 4. It's been a setup. They've been set up, which is why I didn't know what the twist was until like a little bit in like a solid 30 or 40 minutes in before I rolled. Because like, oh, I should probably roll this. What the twist was gonna be, and like, oh, okay, this is really good because I kept the bear on the screen anonymous. And so I was like,
well,
so
you kind of used 3 of them because the bees were very angry the entire time.
The bees were angry.
Well,
and the prize was fake.
I clocked this immediately because we were idiots and just walked around and be like,
stupid. You guys were supposed to be scanning for security cameras, but you guys were stupid just looking at Nikolai because of how ruthless.
We have an idiot bear and like an unhinged bear, and both of them are just like, keep your eyes on Nikolai.
But also look for cameras, but mostly Nikolai.
And keep your eyes on the cameras, but look for Nikolai. We both decided to look at Nikolai without ever communicating that to each other.
Oh, yes.
I love my 2 idiots. Oh my god.
The concept of having multiple hats be where the explosives were from the background, that was so funny.
That was awesome. When I played, I was
inspired.
When I played Nikolai, I actually had a Fez and a bowler. It was a bowler and then Fez. It was epic.
Did you also hide multiple explosives under your hat?
No, I have like very little recollection as to what actually happened. I know at some point someone jumped out of a window with a cart full of balloons at some point.
It checks out. I mean, we jumped off the balcony with a handful of bees.
A handful of bees? I mean, it's Honey Heist. Someone's gonna jump off of something with a handful of something else.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. It's gotta be.
I think it's.
There ain't no danger involved.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I have, of course, been your Game Master Goon. Playing Phil has been Moss Creature, not the smartest bear in the bee patch, but definitely the strongest. Phil, what you got to say for yourself?
Yes. I like Friends.
You like Friends, and of course, playing Mishka Baby, our hat stacking mad genius. Polar bear has been video James.
Yes, good. All according to plan.
Excellent. Oh my god, if you want to see Phil's dancing tableau, make sure to sign up for the Daddy's Dungeon Patreon. That's Daddy's Dungeon at patreon.com. That'll be posted Tuesday, I think, barring nothing else happens in my life, and or I'm not stupid. And if you want to support the show, the Patreon is the best way to do it. We only have one tier. It's the $5 cultist tier. And with that, you get access to all the art that I've made for not only this show, but the last season, Daddy's Dungeon ES Pizza, and all the character bios that I did for the season before that, which was Daddy's Dungeon ES Pizza. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Tune in next week where hopefully the stars align and we can get back to Trash Chronicles. Jesus Christ on a bicycle.
We need our frozen noodle back.
We need our boy back. We need our boys back. Get the boys back in town, all right?
The boys back in town.
The other boy's just a very tired bean.
This is true. I love our tired bean.
The
Thank you
third bear
guys.
was sleeping the whole time.
Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are all sweet as honey, but you all are fucking trash. Honey heist. Honey heist. Honey heist. Honey heist. We're not in sync, but that's fine.
I love the Discord delivery.